Hello, Dr. Jekyll. What are you doing?
I've just finished formulating the latest BCAAs, actually.
Oh, where are they then?
Just over there. Fetch them for me, would you, fellow?
Ah.
Oh, yes.
There you go, Doctor.
There appears to be some in the bottom still from earlier.
Go on there, Doc. Doc? Doc?
Guys.
Hello and welcome to yet another Review Bros review on another pre-workout formula, and this time we are back on the stimulants. I want to say, Vince, a massive thank you to you for letting us come on your channel, VW Fitness. Hello to all your subscribers there as well.
Hello, strangers.
Yeah, hello guys. You could give the thumbs up to the video straight away, that'd be great, you know, we love that. And pop on over to our channel. I believe the link to our channel will be in the description below, where we do reviews as much as we can. You know, look behind you, there's loads, and we've got loads more coming. So do head on over. We're from the UK, so it's nice to be over on a US channel in this collab. Hyde Nitro X Pro Supps.
Hide and seek.
Gonna delve into all the positives and the negatives of it. Gonna see how it comes together, really. So stay tuned for the rest of the review. Moving to the taste and the mixability now for you guys. Comes in a lot of flavours, and often the big companies such as Pro Supps, they do put out multiple flavours, because then they're going to be hitting an absolutely massive and diverse amount of people, as well as the fact that you're going to go back and perhaps want to try some of the other flavours.
Exactly. So let's roll through. There's actually 9, so you know, plenty. Lollipop Punch, Blue Raz Popsicle, Cherry Popsicle, Cotton Candy, Orange Slices, Peach Pixie Dust, Sour Green Apple, and Watermelon.
And we have Blue Raz Popsicle, which we're excited about, actually.
We'd have probably gone for that one, so
yeah,
we're quite happy with that decision.
Let's have a look. Come on, yeah. Oh, the scoop's actually quite near the top.
Oh, we'll take that.
Yeah. Right, let's see. Your water's there.
Is it 1 scoop a pop?
Yeah, it's a light scoop, guys, only 7.5 grams.
No way.
Yeah.
So normally with light scoops, it normally means they haven't put many pump ingredients in there, because they're normally the ones that take
you know
up.
things are going to be underdosed.
Yeah.
You know it.
You've almost got no choice but to know.
Things going everywhere. Alright, let's do this. Got a very pre-workout smell about it.
Yeah, it has indeed.
Very blue. Nearly.
Shaking.
Not too bad, actually.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Bit frothy, but other than that,
Right, yeah, look, you've got the slight sediment on the bottom, but guys, that is not bad at all.
it's respectable, right?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Not bad. A bit of a rubbery aftertaste, but you know what? Not bad.
Not bad at all. That reminds me of the old, like, C4.
Yeah, you're right. Very soft. It's not very sour, or there's no horrible
It's
sharpness to it.
It's a bit boring, if anything, but it's not bad at all. Just like a Blue Raz flavour. Wouldn't know if there's any popsicle in there.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't really. What would you go out of 10? Should we say it on 3?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1,
7.
8 out of 10.
Ooh.
I'm happy with, yeah.
We'll go up to 8 because it has mixed well, so that's what we normally do. We'll round up if it's mixed well.
And they're close, so
yeah,
not bad.
8 out of 10.
Okay guys, we're going to move into the price of the product. Go pick this up from prosupps.com, where you'll be able to find this tub and all the other flavours, as well as all the other supplements Pro Supps do. They do a wide range, so do check them out, and they're normally reasonably well priced, and that's where we move into the price of this. So, US guys, straight off the bat, pick this up for $34.99, which is not a bad start-up cross price.
That works out to $1.16 per serving.
Yeah, it is a nice 30 serving tub, and that gets the thumbs up from us. A lot these days are 20 serves or even less, so keep your eyes peeled for that. That's where it cuts the cost of the tub. And UK guys, you can obviously pick this up from the same place, pick it up for £26.91, give or take. Obviously for that 30 servings, divide it up and it comes to
89p, which is an 8 out of 10 on our price scale. So actually very good bang for buck. It's worth saying on their website you can get a pack of, what was it, like
six for
$190. I don't know whether you want to do that or not, but it's worth noting.
Yeah, and that is a consistent price and scale that stays the same for every pre-workout. So an 8 out of 10 is one of those cheaper products. So we're going to move into the label and the effects and see whether that price justifies the effects or not.
It's label time, and it's one scoop gets you the full serving. It's only 7.5 gram scoop. So first up in the strength matrix, we have beta-alanine at 2.5 grams.
Beta-alanine is, that ingredient that's responsible for itchy, tingly feeling that you get, when the pre-workout's kicking in. It also leads to endurance benefits once you've built it up in the system, which is it does take a while. However, I will say 2.5 is very, very slightly on the low side. The clinical dose, and what we expect to really see in a pre-workout these days, is 3.2 grams. So it's 700 milligrams under.
I know, and sometimes companies justify it by dosing it lower than clinical to avoid some of the itchy effects, but then they throw niacin in there at 25 milligrams anyway.
Which is going to link with it and make it even more.
Yeah, so that's strange. But next up is creatine HCl at 1 gram.
Now that, guys, you may be thinking automatically is a bad dose. That is actually not a bad dose, and the reason being is because it's the hydrochloride version, it's a much more bioavailable form, so the body is going to ingest and use it much better than creatine monohydrate. Obviously, with the monohydrate version, you need 3 to 5 grams, which is a huge dose. But creatine HCl, the clinical dose is about 1.5 grams.
Yeah, so it's actually not too bad.
No.
Then arginine silicate nitrosogene 500 milligrams.
Yeah, a patented version of arginine. Obviously, that's responsible for building nitric oxide levels up in the bloodstream and inducing pumps. It's been shown to last a little bit longer in the bloodstream with the silicate attached to it. So it should induce pumps for a bit longer.
Yeah, the only upsetting thing is that is on the lower end of dosing compared to what we see.
We have seen it 3 times higher than that in other pre-workouts.
Yeah. Then we've got L-citrulline aspartate at 500 milligrams.
That, guys, is very low dose. Obviously, we do like to see at least 4 grams of pure citrulline. So you need about 6 times that amount at least. That's going to help with pumps anyhow, building nitric oxide levels up again in the blood. It might not work at all at that dose, but we'll see.
Yeah, pumps aren't looking the best so far, but we'll see how it comes up in the caffeine matrix, which first up is caffeine anhydrous at 300 milligrams.
That's your staple stimulant in any pre-workout these days. That's what gives you the rush of energy, and that is a good dose. That's 3 cups of coffee, just over actually. So that is a good dose.
Sweet spot. Then we move into decaffeine malate 90 milligrams.
This one is a slower inducing version of caffeine, so it's going to digest a bit slower, so it's going to kick in a bit later in the session. They use this as an anti-crash mechanism. Obviously, when the usual caffeine's been utilised fully, this one will start taking its place.
Yeah. Then we move into caffeine citrate acid blend, which is 20 milligrams, and that's containing citric acid and then your normal caffeine anhydrous.
So this caffeine citrate, obviously, in that is a very fast acting, so it's the opposite of the decaffeine malate. This one will hit pretty much instantly, so you'll feel that spike of energy quick.
Yeah. Then the intensity matrix is the final one on here. First up is choline bitartrate, 500 milligrams.
That's an okay dose, responsible for brain gains.
Yeah, essentially. Then theanine, 50 milligrams.
This one, guys, is a lower dose again. However, this is subject to your own personal preference. The reason being is it acts as a smoothing blanket to all the stimulants mentioned beforehand, to give that anti-crash and anti-jitter effect. And 50 milligrams is a low dose, but a lot of people like that low dose. The reason is it doesn't put them too much to sleep, as we say.
Yeah, literally. And then the last thing on it, N-acetyl tyrosine, only 50 mg.
Pointless dose.
Yeah, really
I'll start
low.
off, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
We like to see at least 500 of N-acetyl tyrosine, and that's been shown to be a bit more bioavailable than the other L-tyrosine version. However, you know, the studies are even more nowadays leaning towards L-tyrosine at 2 grams plus. So that's too low to do anything, but it should allude to some brain gains, some focus benefits.
We're going to move into that effects section, guys. How did we feel, Mr. Hyde? Now, does the price show the effects or not?
Important is part of any review. Nice bit of English there. The most important part of any review. How do we honestly feel it in the gym?
Yeah.
We used this on a couple of occasions. We did obviously the one that you've just seen, the shoulder day, and it was actually okay for shoulders.
Yeah.
You know, it sufficed. The energy, you could definitely feel that 400 caffeine. That is on the higher echelon of pre-workouts these days.
And there's no crash thanks to the fact it's got the caffeine demalate to draw that out, so you don't suddenly just go, oh.
Yeah, so you can definitely feel the energy side of things.
Yeah.
You know, that was sufficient.
Respectable.
What you don't feel is anything for pumps, really. There's not really anything dosed adequately enough to sustain some serious pumps.
You do get the beta tingles, even though it's only 2.5 grams, because it's got that niacin in there. It does get you revved up in the zone.
Yeah.
Whoa, ready to go, so.
And another reason for those beta-alanine tingles, I presume, and I think you said the same, is because there's not a lot else in there, really.
Yeah, so
that's
takes
like
the
the
front
only
seat.
thing to feel.
Yeah.
When you're digesting like a 20-gram scoop with a load of pump ingredients and other bits and pieces, you know, it gets to the point where it's like similar to sitting on a meal and then taking beta-alanine. It just doesn't have that kick.
It gets soaked up by everything else in a way.
So they're the only two things that are notable, really: the beta-alanine tingles and the caffeine drive. And they were okay. They were.
Yeah.
What I'd definitely say is this is more for beginners.
Definitely.
And that price point as well is not bad. That's about where it is for the effects as well. What it didn't do as well on is the back day that we put into it. Obviously, being a bigger body part that needs more energy, needs more endurance, needs more all of the things.
It does fall a bit short.
It does, yeah. Obviously, that is a light scoopage. We probably, or what we're going to do, we're going to justify it like this. On the shoulder day, it was pretty good. We gave it like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
which
above the average pre.
And then for the back day, we went on the opposite side. We went for like a 4 out of 10 because it just didn't do enough for us.
Yeah.
So we're going to merge the two together and we're going to land on a 5 out of 10, which is, I think, is very fair.
Yeah.
Considering it is really just caffeine and the beta-alanine.
It's like your curse pre-workouts, your C4s, you know, your run-of-the-mill beginner pre.
Yeah, absolutely. The basic starting point. Obviously, these big companies do release products like this down the line. Yeah, 5 out of 10. I think that's fair.
Yeah, so if we were looking at the three elements, this pump is virtually nothing. Then focus is below average, then energy is above average.
Yeah, as Craig's put it, it's one of the ones for the masses and the beginners that these products launch, like C4s.
Yeah.
Like Curse. You know, the basic run-of-the-mill ones that everyone's buying. So yeah, 5 out of 10, guys, and that is our honest thoughts and feelings on the product.
Alright guys, it's that final verdict, and as we always say, please do go back and see why we landed on these scores.
Absolutely, do that. Yeah,
and
definitely.
first up was taste.
Taste and mixability, definitely not bad. You know, they're a big company and they've got the money to put behind flavouring systems and that was good. We gave that an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, loads of flavours to choose from. And then we move into price.
Price, again, not bad. Under £1 a scoop for the UK and just over that dollar point for the US. So that actually landed on our consistent price and score at an 8 out of 10. Cheap product.
Yeah, and sadly it's lowest scoring factor, but for good reason, bearing in mind the price, and that's effects.
Yeah, which we landed on a 5 overall. You know, the bigger body part days, it's not sufficient. The smaller body part days where you've got less to do it, you know, it's going to do the job really. And it's for a beginner and for the masses, you know, it's a safe product that's not going to, you know, you can use it every day. You know, it does the job really, especially for that 8 out of 10 price.
And that's probably what they're aiming for with this, and they've got their audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that actually gives us a
total of 21 out of 30. So, you know, not
bad
bad at all.
bad.
Not bad at all. Definitely for a beginner. Any slim junkies, this is not going to touch the sides for you guys. Yeah, cheers guys. 21 out of 30.
21. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Cheers for watching along, guys. It really does mean the world. You know, again, thanks for VW Fitness for having you on our channel. And
nice one.
You know, we hope you pleased your subscribers. You know, I hope you enjoyed watching, guys. Do pop on over to our channel. I do believe Vince is going to put that in the description below.
Yeah.
And give us a sub as well.
Check them both out.
Yeah, because we've obviously got a lot of products and we try and honestly review them as best as we can for you guys. So we really do appreciate the watch. And yeah. Cheers, guys. Not much more can be said.
We also have Icon to review as well, so it might be worth mentioning.
Oh, yeah. We have the Hyde Icon. We've got other Pro Supps stuff as well.
Yeah.
We've got the Dr. Jekyll pump. We've actually done the Forgot to mention, should have mentioned.
Yeah.
We've already reviewed the Dr. Jekyll liquid shot pump.
Which you could stack with this to bring up the pump factor of this, because this is cheap as well. So
yeah, just bear that in mind, guys. We've got other Pro Supps stuff to get reviewed. So
nice
cheers
one.
for watching, guys. As always,
Stay
stimmed. Nitro X stim.